How's it going, YouTube? It's RJ here, and us anime fans, we have been blessed by the Funko gods. They have finally revealed that they're doing Demon Slayer Pops, which we already knew for a while that they were doing. There were leaked concept arts, but we finally have the reveals, and I'm very, very excited. I wanted to get this video out a lot sooner than this, but college and work, they take precedent over this. But yeah, we got a full wave 1, and I just want to go talk about the Funko Pops and what I honestly think we could see in the future for Funko for Demon Slayer. So first off, let's just talk about the commons and the one exclusive we have on this page. So for the commons, they have Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, Inosuke, Muzan, and then they have Rui versus Tanjiro as a, I would say, anime moment, but I think they're just called moments. They look fantastic. I'm really, really happy with this. For a wave 1, I don't think they could have picked better characters to do. You have the main antagonist, and then you have all 4 of your main characters. I only have one gripe, really, and that's with Zenitsu. He's not awake. I would have preferred him awake, honestly, just so that way his eyes were open. But I understand this is his attack stance. I'm okay with that. I understand why. But in the future, I would like to see Zenitsu awake. And I know the only other complaint people have is that Nezuko's eyes are not pink. They're black. And I understand the gripe with that, because Muzan has his red eyes. Nezuko should have her pink eyes because she's a demon. But I don't think it matters all that much. Inosuke's eyes look fantastic. And for the Rui versus Tanjiro moment, I'm really happy they didn't make it an exclusive, because it would have been a pain to get. But I'm very happy that it's going to be very, very easy for people to get a hands on. It's an amazing moment inside the anime and manga, and I know there's supposed to be a third character, and I wish they could have done something like, hopefully in like the box art inside the background, they can do the third character involved. But hey, you get what you get, and I'm not going to complain because I'm very, very happy. And then hopefully we'll be able to get a standalone Rui. And then they do have a AAA anime exclusive, Giyu, which he's one of the Hashiros, the pillars, and he looks fantastic. When there is a better version of this, because right now it does look like it's still only the 3D concept, same thing as the anime moment or just moment, it looks like it's just 3D concept. So we'll eventually get to see this, and I think it's going to look fantastic, especially with like translucent water parts. It will look really, really good. And down below in the description, if you guys want to check it out, I will have links to the sites that you can use to order these. Entertainment Earth for pre-orders for the commons, and they do have the Giyu there, so you can get all of these on Entertainment Earth, and I'll just link that down below. Next up, we have all the exclusives. Now, Boxlunch has not released their exclusives yet, so you can't get Nezuko, or what is this? I think this is 10 form Constant Flux Tanjiro. I think that's the name of this form. If I messed up, I apologize on that, but this is his water dragon that he has, and it glows in the dark, and it looks fantastic. Hot Topic exclusive, that's younger Tanjiro while he's doing the training. This looks really good, and I'm actually happy they made this as an exclusive versus anything else they would have done. Honestly, Tanjiro, they have really just one look for it, one costume, which it makes it easier for artists to do. So I think the exclusives that they picked for Hot Topic and Boxlunch are really good. And then for Boxlunch, they have Nezuko coming out of her basket, and I love it. Guys, I am a huge Nezuko fan. I think she's just so adorable, and she's one of my favorite characters from the show, specifically because she's just that adorable. And they do have a actual pocket pop version of her, so it really works out because, you know, she can shrink down, she can get tiny or big, and It's really cute, and I plan on getting these. The Hot Topic one did sell out. It did pre-sell out, but you will be able to find this in store, and it will be available. There will be plenty available in the future, so don't give your hopes up on that. And the Boxlunch exclusives, like I said, they have not released yet, but when they do release, I will update down in the description the actual link for them, so you can't pre-order those just yet. Then we have 4 pops on the right hand side. We have Tanjiro using the Dance of the Fire Gods with a glow-in-the-dark chase that is exclusive to Galactic Toys. And then you have a flocked Inosuke common and chase variant. The chase variant being him unmasked. What's my opinion on this? I am okay with the Galactic Toys one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I will be getting the chase, and I will be getting both chases. Even if my orders don't give me a chase, I will be hunting them down because they are pieces that I want inside my collection. But for most people, the Galactic Toys one probably shouldn't be one that you worry too much about, just because it's only a glow-in-the-dark application. The Inosuke, I have to think about how I really feel, because it's really cool. He's in an action pose, an action leaping pose, and the common is his boar mask flocked, and I think it looks really cool. And so is his little pants piece that is also flocked. But the chase variant is him unmasked. So if you want to get unmasked Inosuke, the only way you're able to do that is if you get the chase from Chalice Collectibles. So it's going to be a pain in the ass, honestly, if you guys want to get this. But it's going to be worth it for me. I will hunt him down. I do think the Inosuke is sold out. I have to check again, but I do have the links, and I'll have those linked down below as well, for you to get both Tanjiro and Inosuke. But I do think they did make the right decision. That way, if you get the common, this is how you see Inosuke most of the time. You see him with the boar mask. So I think it makes sense why they did it this way. It just sucks that to get the alternate sculpt, the sculpt that you won't be able to get any other way, it's only with the chase variant. But that's how Funko rolls. And that's everything that was announced during Funko Ween last week. Now I really want to talk about what I expect for Wave 2. And I'm going to apologize for the image you see right here, because it's a lot of moving images. But this is kind of what I would hope for a Wave 2. I want to talk about one of my other favorite characters, Shinobu. Shinobu is one of the pillars, another Hashira main character. Semi-main character. She's in the secondary line of main characters. And I love this character. She is a bit of a bitch. And I think it's cool. I love her. And she will look so good if they do her with the full extended like butterfly look. I think that would look fantastic. Next up, I want everybody who knows Funko knows they do this like this with almost every anime and manga series. If they do a second wave, you will most likely get the main characters. Same thing with, for example, He-Man. Every wave you'll see either like a He-Man or a Skeletor. I do think the next wave will probably have maybe every character again. I think Tanjiro will definitely be involved. The thing is, I'm having issues trying to think of what version of Tanjiro they'll use. So I think him at the very beginning of the series with the charcoal on his back, I think that would be pretty cool. Now with Nezuko, there's 2 different versions. The one that I want the most, even though I don't think this would be the one they'd make for a second wave, I do have the images flipped, and you'll see it on the next page. I think they'll probably do a demon Nezuko with the veins on her face. I think that is most likely going to be a common that could come out for Wave 2. And then, like I said before, I do think Zenitsu with his eyes open would be really cool. And I do think, since they've already done 2 chases for a brand new line, if they were to do another chase, him with his scared face would be pretty cool, where the entire top half of his face is blue and maybe his eyes are white instead. I think that would be pretty cool. For Inosuke, it's also hard to come up with an idea for what they would do for a new one. And I'm not including the rehabilitation training arc character costume designs. I'm not including those because if you do one, I think you got to do all 3 of them. But I think him with the bloody forehead as a common would be really nice because it would still be different enough from that the Chalice Collectibles Chase variant, but you will still be able to get a Inosuke Unmasked variant, and I think that would be pretty cool for a Wave 2. And then I also have here Rui and the Mother Spider. I think out of the Spider family, those two, obviously Rui being the upper moon, is definitely worthy of having a singular pop. He does have that new moment, but I would like to see him as a regular pop. And then Spider Mother, she is my favorite. I like her more than Spider Daughter, but I do think out of all of them, she's probably one of the more sympathetic demons that we've had to face. So I think this would be a reasonable Wave 2 if Funko was to do a second wave, which I do think they will do a second wave, but this would be my expectation for a second wave. You have a Hashira, you have your main characters, and then you have a couple of villains. Next up, I want to talk about Funko Pops that I would really like to see. Really like to see. Zenitsu with the lightning glow effect. I think this would be such a fantastic pop. Honestly, they already have him in this pose where he's asleep. I think if they make a con exclusive with the lightning effects around him and then his eyes open glowing in the dark yellow, I think that would look fantastic. Honestly, just imagine that they do just like how they did with Tanjiro, his water dragon glow in the dark, just Zenitsu looking badass. I think that would look amazing. Then Kano, she will be needed as a pop. I would like to say yes, have her, and I do think there's a chance that they could replace her with maybe Spider Demon or Spider Mother, or maybe even Inosuke from the second wave. They could have Kanao, but she's obviously a character that we do need. Then Susumaru, I really like this character design. She's the one with the, I believe they're called Tamarani balls. I forget how they're pronounced. But she would have to be a 2-pack with the Arrow guy. I don't remember the Arrow Demon's name. I don't really care either. I just think that she looks so amazing. Like, honestly, having the 6-armed demon 2-pack, I think that would be cool. And I just, out of all the character designs, she was one that I found extremely interesting. Then I also have Spider Daughter in here as well. They could, I don't think they do the entire Spider family. I don't think Spider Father or the other brother look good enough to, I don't think they translate well into Funko Pop form. But Spider Daughter would, and she is important. I think she holds the same amount of relevance as the Spider Mother. Then we have Nezuko Demon form, like I said. Either her running through the forest or her as a demon. I do see these as being potential Funko Pop variants because they already have plenty of figures in these styles already by other companies. There's a Figure Art Zero of Nezuko running through the forest, and I love it. It's a wonderful piece of my collection. And I just love Nezuko because she looks so derpy. I love her face. She's adorable. And then this one's just for me. I think it would be pretty funny if they have Muzan with his female appearance. I think that would look really nice. Now, is it something I can say, yeah, I want this 100%, like give it to me now? No. But I think if I were to pick just something randomly, this would be something I think would be cool, but I doubt that they'll actually do this. Now I want to talk about the Hashiros, the pillars. Could we see another Giyu? Now you have plenty of it. You got the stone, mist, serpent, insect. Oh my god, wind, mist, all the Hashiros here. I think that there's a potential we'll see a couple of them. Definitely Shinobu, definitely Misui, do think we're going to be seeing those. Would I be thinking that we'd get another Gyu? There's a good chance that we could. Probably without the water effects. But I think that would look nice. But just getting all the pillars would be, I think, pretty cool. But I don't think they'll do a wave with just pillars, because Funko doesn't roll like that. You don't get a wave of My Hero Academia with just Class 1A characters that aren't in your main 3 characters. But I do think if they were to release 2 pillars at a time, starting with the next wave, I think that would be relatively cool. And that's something I do want to see, because I think having all of them together as a set will look really, really nice. Now, spoiler warning for anybody who has not seen the Demon Slayer movie yet. This will be going into that in my discussion into Demon Slayer movie Funko Pops and if I think they will actually happen. So there's only 3 that I can really think of for the Demon Slayer movie Funko Pops. And that would be Enmu, I think I'm probably going to butcher the names, Akaza, and then Rengoku. Because I always forget the demon's name, but we know our boy Rengoku. I don't know if Funko will do this. These are the 3 pops that I'd want. These are the only 3 pops that I could think of them actually doing, because Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Inosuke, they're all inside their standard attire. They don't really look too much different, just battle worn or bloodied up, which they could do variants of those, but I don't think those are necessary. These would be the Funko Pops that would sell for the movie, that you know, hey, this is specifically from the Mugen Train arc. I don't know if they'll do Funko Pops from the movie. I would think, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't they do that? But then I gotta remember, hey, Dragon Ball Super Broly broke a lot of records when it came out. And I was sure that they'd be doing Funko Pops from Dragon Ball Super Broly. But there was nothing. And it's been, what has it been, 2-3 years since then? And I know that that these movies can be produced into other collectibles. Dragon Ball Super Broly has fig pins available, but for some reason there are no Funko Pops, even though they would have sold very, very well. Demon Slayer Mugen Train has outsold Dragon Ball Super Broly, and I believe it has become like the biggest anime movie of all time. But I don't know if Funko will actually do the movie. And I think there could be a chance, because unlike every other anime movie, what happens in here is actually what happens in the manga. This is just a arc in the manga that they put into a movie instead of actually making it 6 episodes, 8 episodes long. I would really like these Funko Pops, and I think we can get probably a lot of Rengoku, like at least 2 or 3 different variants with glow-in-the-dark flame effects. Maybe an injured variant of him, maybe a Moment versus Akaza. I think these would look fantastic, because obviously that was like the main reason, the main fight that happened at the end. But if they actually do it, I would be semi-surprised. But like I said, the things that happen in this movie actually matter for the story. You can't skip this movie and go into season 2, because you'll miss out on what happens unless they pull like a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Resurrection F and put them into 2 different arcs inside of of Demon Slayer season 2, which I doubt they'll do. But yeah, that's my opinion on everything. And also, before I end the video, I want to say down below, beneath all the links to the Funko Pops, there will be a link to my friend Franklin FM McGinnis's Teespring account, where he's doing a donation for a local animal shelter for his area. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm linking that down below. So if you guys have the spare money or want to get this t-shirt and help him out and help out animal shelters, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, that will also be linked down below. And that's all I have to say for this video. Like I said, I wish I would have been able to put this out earlier, but I have time restraints and there's not much I can do about that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to talk Demon Slayer with me, and I'll be here. You can chat me up in the comments, and that's all I've got to say for this video. So take care everybody. Bye.